Wrestling has more than one royal family.
The acclaim, top of the chain, so I bet you know the name. Getting all the fans entertained. The acclaim, running in the game, and we in our own lane. Everybody saying that they wanna be acclaimed.
The king of rock, what? The king of rock, who? The king of rock, what? The king of rock, who? The king of rock, what? The king of rock, who? The king of rock, what? The king of rock, who? The king of rock, what? The king of rock, who? The king of rock, what? The king of rock, who? The king of rock, what? The king of rock, who? The king of rock, what?
Yes, you believe yours is the only way. Then you're the fool who lives to die. Will you just hold on? Hell, you're gonna pay on the other side. Once you reach the other side.
What an intro. So beautiful.
Why don't you reach the other side and get it sexy? What a combination.
Or you can get it sexy on the other side.
That's true.
There we go. That's how we do it.
Gentlemen,
What is
my
it?
brothers, my African American brothers. How is everyone doing today?
We are here alive and amplified. It's crazy. It's been a crazy week of wrestling. This episode is sponsored by Prime Energy. It's not, but we should be. And we're here. We're chilling. You know, how y'all doing? How y'all living?
I feel fantastic.
That's why I don't like it, because it contains coconut. I literally just read this ingredient now, and that's what I keep tasting every fucking time.
Well, I guess fuck you, Duran. You see, man, Duran was about to lean in, tell us how he's doing, and you just go ahead and shut him up. Talk about some ingredients, some prime ingredients.
It
right.
was bold, so I was like, "Oh shit!" It just stuck out. Like, damn.
No, I don't want to go fish on.
I want
I'll take
All right.
fish.
Dre has a executive tongue because he can taste coconut. Are you blowing me kisses or are you blowing them kisses? Wow. Do you want to blow them kisses too, Gio? You want to blow them kisses too? All right.
Seems like there's Gio just reached the other side.
Watch your mouth.
That's crazy.
Don't be called my son Orlando Jones from TNA
That's crazy.
with the caution tape around his body. We don't do that.
Crazy.
Hello, lads and lasses, fellows and felines, niggas and niggettes.
What the fuck?
No, I figured.
What the
Amen.
What's it? I'm sorry.
You ain't never heard of a nigget before?
just your delivery of it was just.
All right.
Keep going. I'm sorry.
Oh shit! I got mad wires here, and now you can see there's a random person standing behind me, but it's my coat.
That's crazy. Yeah, that was a crazy horror scene.
Who's that? Uncle Howdy?
So you just see a face.
That's it. The QR code.
That's a QR code. That's Uncle Howdy.
He said, "Ah!" That's it. Exact noise and all, because I'm a whole biggity bitch. So my name is Apollo. I dropped off the king because no one knows me as a DJ. I'm the best unknown secret. We got Dre Matters making. We got Corey. I got no nickname for Corey because I hardly see him now because he's happy. And I don't know. The only time I see Corey is when it's either him and then somebody else, or it's just him doing updates about how he's finally accepting his gray hair. And then we have the man, the myth, the legend himself. But I really didn't point to nobody because I just pointed backwards to my cabinet of pots. Mr. Daniel D.L. Wright. Yeah. See, I did it on cue. All right, cool. 3D's
Somebody
here.
tell me what the fuck this means. that when LA Knight does this? Because I don't fucking know, bro.
Well,
I don't know
actually,
what he's doing.
I'm thinking that's supposed to be an L and then an A in sign language.
But he's been doing that since TNA, I think.
Well, you know what? Maybe he's Jimmy Snooker's son.
LA Snooker.
LA Snooker. Actually, that sounds like a strip club that you only go to in Orlando. We're the 3D Wrestling Podcast. Apparently not by names, because if you read this, it just says dad, and I don't have any. So, fellas. No,
Wow.
is that too much?
Wow.
Is that too much? No.
It sounds like you might have a tag team match later, if we're being honest.
Right.
You
Yeah.
might have a tag match against you know who.
Manic and depression, and it's gonna be me and my absent father, and we're gonna sound like the shark from Finding. I never knew my father. We're gonna do that shit. That's what we're gonna yell out before we get hit with the finishing move, suicide dive. Anyways,
Manic depression tag team still. That's
anyways, it's a great day to be a wrestling fan.
Yep.
It's an even better day to be black,
Always.
because we got Sexy Red in the motherfucking building.
Ignorance.
I tell y'all the
nigga belt.
when you said Nigget earlier, that is the most
Hey,
last night's show was the most ignorant show.
I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen somebody shaped like a Newport 100, and I still smoke her.
You can't do that mid-sip, bro. What the fuck? Bro, I've been crying since before this show started. I need you to stop. You gotta stop.
Oh my god.
What are you doing?
Why?
So
Oh my god.
So literally, I told Dre before the event, I was like, I feel like that I should call out of work because I was like, I feel like today is about to be so ratchet.
Sir, I'm not gonna lie. If they played Get It Sexy in the crowd and I was in the crowd, I've been the first one standing up, yelling dumb loud, boy, you know this ass super fat.
I'm about to leave this shit, bro. You getting on my damn nerve. Oh my god. Why are you
Yo, nah,
doing?
nah. We not. We are not. We are not.
This man is tripping.
We gotta put something up there. That is.
I'd have said that wild loud. Hella loud.
It's
I'd
gotta
have been like, sir, the song is over. I'd have been, boy, you know this ass super fat. Hella loud.
Oh no.
Why?
It's okay.
Hella pause for real.
Listen here, DJ Adam. I apologize. You look at it and say that as a Jamaican.
No, please don't.
It's less words. Why my body fat? That's it. But I'm holding people's kids and I'm saying it to random white kids. Hey boy, my body fat. I'm just saying that aggressively to kids. They'd have kicked me out instantly.
Here we go with Jamaican Andre again.
Hello, the giant come back. Andre, the giant.
Red stripe.
First of all,
Not the red stripe.
we all know that plate is mad small for Andre. And who the fuck decorate peppers on the side? Where did you find this, Dre?
Oh my god.
Nigga got a light skin beard. I didn't even know Red Stripe came in light skin.
I didn't know either.
It's fine. It's not for Andre the Giant.
Oh, that's the greatest thing
my
going.
God.
Oh, that's the
All right.
greatest thing. Bumper clap.
Right. First of all, Adam, I don't know. You're missing there need to be more A's at the end of clot.
Oh,
And then also it's spelled with a U, so it's bumbleclot.
Oh my goodness, I'm already in tears. This is
We
crazy.
need
I
to
got tears.
move on. What is the
Alright.
first topic here?
The first topic is Niggettes. Back to Sexy Red now, Smoker.
Oh yeah,
So-
that's what you talk about.
NXT.
Whew.
I'm not gonna lie. Shawn Michaels is a chef, my nigga. He's my 3 VP of the week. That nigga's a chef. That now you good, Adam. It's fine. No one. I'm not checking you. Obviously, I can't even be in Florida. I'm banned. It's a lie. I went there once. So, but yeah, that man's a chef, man. That man's
Cooking.
boy. That nigga in the kitchen, just him by himself with the ratatouille under the hat, cooking, sauteing.
I'm gonna be honest, like I didn't expect much from this NXT episode besides the whole Sexy Red appearance, and boy, was I wrong. Like I was only going to get like pictures and footage because I only like Sexy Red and shit like that. So I was like, okay, whatever. And
How does she get it sexy in Spanish? You know, we'll worry about that later. Don't even worry about it because she gonna jump in and tell me. Get it? Anyways,
I learned that a couple years ago. But anyway.
my
Sir.
man Dre was ass naked with little boy. You know this ass.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Wait,
We are not.
I had it for a second.
we are all right. So NXT, Shawn Michaels.
Gerard, you better cut this shit. All right, stop it.
Oh,
Better stop it.
I'm gonna need a
Okay.
drink after this episode. I see
God, it's about to be social punch all over again.
Okay.
Okay.
Anybody else hot? Because I'm hot. All right. Dre, talk about NXT because you were there. What was the energy like, man?
It was crazy. It was ratchet. There was some ratchet ass people there. Let me not be racist. There was some black ass ratchet ass people there, and it was like that. I've never seen in NXT before, and it was a whole different environment. To be honest with you, like the whole show, people chanting before the show started. Level up. We want sexy. It's like I've never of all the NXTs I've been at, like we've seen some little kids there, maybe 12 and above. I don't know why this one episode I saw like 6 dozen goddamn little kids the age of probably 5 and below that should not be attending an NXT with Sexy Red in attendance.
And you know why, right? All right, I'm just gonna leave it alone
Stop it.
because
Stop
I'm not gonna lie. If I say kids were saying the phrase I normally say during this episode, I'm also on the Epstein list. So, sorry for cutting Dre off. Shouts out to Black Arrow for shooting a shot of Sexy Red.
I saw that video just a few moments. I wish I could just clip it and put it on the show.
One day, me and Black Arrow shall meet, and it will be the funniest fat man big back enterprise ever.
It'll be that Schwarzenegger and Apollo Creed handshake to just, and then that's it. Everything will implode after that. But yeah, it's good that she kicked off the show because it just kicked off the ratchetness. Like she just came out there. I really honestly didn't know what to expect at all. But her coming in the ring and just started twerking her ass off, and then watching it back and watching Booker T, listening to Booker T lose his goddamn mind. Like
This nigga Booker said, "Did you see her put her hands underneath? Can she do it again?" I was like, "Yo, he better stop."
For 2 seconds, Booker T went back to WCW, and that moment where he said, "Hulk Hogan, I'm coming for you, nigga."
Oh
That-
yeah,
That just came back to him.
So officially, Booker T became my uncle last night because I was like, you know what? Only a family member would say these things and act the way how Booker T is acting on the camera right now.
Okay, so
legit.
Daniel, you I don't know if you've ever met the other family members that are tied to this lovely tag team right over here.
Mm-hmm.
But if what Corey's saying is true, the only term of reference I have is your uncle AJ, and if Booker T starts howling, I'm leaving the compound because if Sexy Red starts twerking, none of that. I gotta go. I'm leaving. But yeah,
that was legit. Yeah.
It was just a small summer jam nigga moment. It was great.
But it wasn't only niggas. Like there was this white dude in front of me that looked like Bryce from 13 Reasons Why, yelling out, "Shake some ass, sexy!" Like, bro, she converted this white dude. He was over here chanting for Tatum Paxley a few moments ago. What happened?
You know why, right? Because that white dude was like, "Boy, you know this." All right.
Like, good lord. Like,
Nah, he saw that black wife effect going around on TikTok and said he needed some parts in that. That's what he said.
But I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Sexy Red's not the type. That man will change it. Sorry, not man. Sexy Red will change your life and then leave you for the worse.
That white man gonna end up like King Von out here. That's what's gonna happen.
He gonna look like,
Sexy Red.
He gonna look like Paul Wall now with the grill in the mouth.
backstage, you met a backstage meet and greet. He came out with some grills and a beard. Like,
Nigga said, "Hey, show, I'm finna go." Dylan, why do you talk like that?
But that Sexy Red got some white people in her entourage too. I saw some random white lady that was in Sexy Red type clothes. I didn't know what to think. So maybe that's her manager. Who knows?
Hey, Daniel.
Yes.
You watched NXT. What kind of energy you had?
Bro, first of all, last night was a show strictly for the niggas. Okay. That was just like, it was just a different breed. I watched it this morning. I was busy last night, but Dre kept us updated on what was going on. So I went in, I was like, this has got to be just some reckless shit with Sexy Red. So I didn't have much else of an expectation, especially the surprises we got because usually should be leaking, information. And Paul and Sean are just very good at keeping shit airtight. So yeah, Sexy Red definitely set the tone for the night of just pure ignorant and bliss. Like, it was just, yeah. And like, you see it today on like World Star and the Shade Room, and like everybody's talking about Sexy Red being at WWE. And yeah, it was just ignorant. We brought the whole hood to NXT, and I was very happy about it. It was not PG though. It was certainly not PG.
Definitely not.
There was a lot of ass moving. Okay.
A lot of that. There was she did a split, and they cut it off in the entrance. But I saw it. Everybody was like, "What's going on right now?"
Yeah, that was reckless.
Little kid behind me is like, telling his mom, "Mom, did you see that?" And then what the cameras didn't catch is her flipping off. I keep flipping off Gallus, and like the little kid noticing that too. Like it was chaotic. But,
you know what's crazy though is me and my mans was watching it today at work, and the part where who the fuck was it? Was it Tatum Paxley that tried to take the belt from Sexy Red?
Yeah.
I looked at my mans. I said, I get nervous about situations like this. Because Sexy Red, that's a hood nigga right there. Like, what if she could easily just respond on some like, and like just haymaker her or something, bro. Like, I get nervous. Like, you can't, she's straight out the hood. Like, and you putting her on live TV, got this little girl trying to rip a belt out her hand. That could have been a reflex. She could have reflexed and swung on that bitch. I got terrified.
I think that's the reason why Michin ran to the ring so quick, because she was like, let me intervene and start the match. Because
she knew. She said, let me get out there. This can't go on too long because she might just hit this bitch for real. But yeah, great start to the show for sure.
Yeah, so like I said, it was a phenomenal episode, especially to be a part of. And like I said, the only thing that was promoted was Sexy Red to be there and nothing else, which was fantastic. Like the whole, we're going to jump into basically the whole Roxanne Perez deal. So, I saw a little report online, I think that day saying, oh, it's probably going to be Tegan Knox. And I just had no ambition for anything like at all. So when she came out, I was like, they're going to make a big ass deal for Tegan Knox. And I'm like, whatever. It really wasn't until literally like 2 seconds right before her music came out. I was like, nah, there's got to be someone else. Boy, when that siren hit and I saw Jordan Grace on that shit,
bro,
the whole crowd including myself, lost their entire shit. Like, that was the last thing I was expecting ever.
I want to get into something real quick, not to cut you off or anything like that, but there's like layers to why this is so cool. All right. Jordan Grace is an amazing wrestler. Amazing. And it was great that she got her spot at the Rumble. Absolutely incredible. The fact that we are in a time where we have the TNA Knockout Women's Champion showing up on NXT to declare the number one contender spot for NXT PLE is such a big deal. The fact that people knew her and gave her that response was incredible. The fact that the crowd chanted TNA was fucking incredible. I was listening to Busted Open today, and they were basically talking about how, when TNA did the thing with AEW, like, it was cool, but it didn't benefit anyone. Like, it didn't push, either company up, like, higher in any sense of the word. Like, they just were both in the same spot.
Yeah.
The fact that we are in a position where, like, we got this crossover and, like, everyone's saying how we're going to get more things out of this, and, like, WWE people going over there, like, this is major for TNA. And, like, and we obviously know, like, in Vince McMahon's regime, this would never be a thing. Literally, this would be a fever dream. And I saw a thing today of Cedric Alexander, like, oh, does this mean I can challenge for the X Division title now? And then Ali going back and responded to him, and it's like, oh, boom, right there. Cedric's not doing anything. Let Cedric and Ali have great history with each other. Let him go do that. This gives so many opportunities for people who aren't being used. We get AJ Styles showing face in TNA. Come on, so do you know what we could get out of this? Like, this is amazing.
Yeah, he literally was just saying that he needs to figure out something new to do.
He got no options.
He have no options.
Oh, nigga, there's an option now. Shout out, Paul and Sean are like, this is so fucking incredible, man. It is. I don't even know. We could just do so much. There's so much we can do, and that women's division in TNA is incredible. Like, we could do some great things. Oh, the crossover, man. This is how you do crossovers and bring up the other company. Like, expose your other company. Like, oh, man.
Well, that's why I said this is very smart on their behalf, because especially doing it here in Orlando, because TNA used to tape here in Orlando. So
it sure as hell did. The Impact Zone, baby.
Yep, the fan base here still remember, they still, acknowledge those wrestlers. And now, just to bring it all together, if that's the idea, it's fucking awesome. Like, it really is. Like, to the matches that could come out of a cross brand, it's unbelievable. I mean, it's so much talent in TNA, and I do feel like just from a wrestling roster, they're better than AEW.
As a whole, yeah. See, here's the thing. AEW has a lot of the best wrestlers, but as an overall roster, because people say that they have the best roster in the world, basing that off of, like, Bryan, Okada, Ospreay, Omega, those ones. Like, they're basing the entire roster of that and saying we have the best roster. They don't have the best roster overall. They have some of the best talent in the world, but they don't have the best overall roster. Your women's division is fucking, as a whole, is awful.
Right.
Like, and that's just what it is. What's your tag division? Like, you got people like Jay White out here fighting for trios championships. Former IWGP heavyweight champion Jay White fighting over trios titles. Like, no. TNA is that fucking what's the term I'm looking for? It's like that they got that sleeper roster. Like, you don't know how good they are. Like, and then when they get that exposure, they can show you how fucking good they are.
Like Josh Alexander by himself.
Bro, give me Josh Alexander versus Chad Gable tomorrow. I will fly to it. Okay? Okay?
I mean, shit. Give me Mike Speedball Bailey versus Ricochet.
Yeah.
Hell, you can give me
it.
Gunter versus Moose.
Give me Drunkenoff versus Jonathan Gresham.
Bro!
Okay, relax.
Dre, you're gonna have to calm it down. You're doing too much. You're doing too much.
Now
Okay?
you didn't exceed the motherfucking limit.
Yeah.
Nigga, we
He
gave
might
you
ask you to come in. He might ask you to come in here with all that. Calm down, Dre. You're
Nigga,
getting
Dre
a little
just
hot right now.
Nigga Dre just proposed the fucking flashback scene from fucking Terminator 2 where nigga blow up and nigga was in the swing like this. That's the fuck just happened, Dre? Calm down, man.
So could it be a situation where all the radicals can get back together?
Oh shit! Didn't even think about that.
We can do that.
Didn't even think about that.
We can get the little bullet. We can get the little Bullet Club of Ace Austin and Chris Bay versus like DIY, and they all fucking jumping all over the place. Come on.
Fuck. All right.
Yeah, I think it's smart on TNA. I don't know like who started it or whatever, but it's not Scott D'Amore in there right now. But like Daniel was saying, when AEW did it, it just didn't seem like it was benefiting anybody. Kenny Omega came in there and just killed everybody, took all the championships, and then
cleaned up.
Then it went to Christian, and don't really know who benefited. Like the Gallows and Anderson didn't even really. Yeah, it was just a lot. So I think this benefits everyone. Like I said, this is a lot of talking back and forth. And like I said, this could be the start of a beautiful relationship between NXT, WWE, and TNA, which already started with Mickey James and whatnot a few years ago.
We can get a Survivor Series where it's WWE versus TNA.
Oh,
come on, bro.
Sugar,
and that'll be their fucking forbidden door.
What's the NXT North American title? What's his name? Forgot just that quick.
Obafemi.
I would like to see Obafemi versus Moose. That's what I would like to see.
That's a dark ass match,
nigga. That's just big meaty men slapping meat.
That's really
dark. That's dark meat.
Or
dark meat.
Or could we get Bobby Lashley avenging against Moose, because you know Moose was basically the person that kicked Bobby Lashley out of TNA.
Yeah, run that back.
We got a lot of stories interjecting. Meanwhile, Dolph Ziggler is like, "Why did I get fired when I could have been here this whole time?"
Nah, Dolph Ziggler, give me Dolph and Cody. It should have been me. Give me that. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Also,
I don't give a fuck.
Shout out to Maxwell Jacob Hunter, Hearst Hemsley, returning in the
he had me until the Vince McMahon comment. I was like, this is dumb. What does that even mean?
The limited edition jacket that no one else wears but Triple H.
And then everyone reacting to the Vince McMahon like he said some hot shit, and it was all he just said.
It was not, and like they really hyped that up.
But with that happening, which I'm glad, not so much glad. Like I really wanted MJF to be a part of WWE, but since he isn't, I think that opened the door for the other the other surprise guest of NXT, which I feel like kind of is equivalent to MJF on the mic, which is Ethan Page.
That was a beautiful segue. I just want you to know that didn't go unappreciated. That was a beautiful segue.
Yes, it was. Yes, Ethan Page invading.
All ego
Ethan Page. Like something once again did not expect. I remember seeing a while back Yeah, he's done with AEW. And like I don't know, I just didn't expect him to pop up at NXT. Definitely didn't expect him to do that. You know, the lights went off and shit like that, and I'm like, who's gonna be Omos or whatever? And then seeing him come out was like, whoa,
Ethan Page is so underrated. And like
crazy.
he had that one show at like one showing, I think he fought Kenny in Canada.
Uh-huh.
And he had that match with MJF. And he on that microphone was cooking at MJF leading into their match. Yo, all ego, because people got he's been at this for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
He's been out here. That boy's been grinding. And the fact, I love when people don't think that they're too good to go to NXT.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because NXT, if it's showing you anything, look at how like this last batch of call-ups is like the best that anyone's ever, like as far as collectively, the best that it's ever been for NXT call. We used to be terrified of people going to the main roster. Terrified. Because we knew like, oh, this shit ain't gonna translate over well. They're gonna ruin the whole thing. And this has been like Ilya, Braun, Tiffany, Lyra, everyone is shining. They even sprinkle in that annoying bitch, Kiana James. Yeah, her. You sprinkle her in there too. But like Ethan Page going to NXT is just going because he could also help the younger talent as well as prime himself for eventually going to the main roster. This is gonna, yeah. This is such a good move, and fucking congrats to him, man. This is gonna be exciting times. Oh, I think Mark Henry is also coming back to the WWE, by the way.
Also saw that Arn Anderson and Jake Hager left as well.
Yeah.
So we could also see another Jack Swagger and NXT type of deal.
I wouldn't be mad at that. Mark Henry gonna discover some more talent. You know how that boy get down.
So it was just funny because on the broadcast, what's the guy that commentates Booker T?
Vic Joseph.
My son Vic?
Yeah, Vic was like, the last time we seen him it was on 8, and then Booker just cut him off like, hey, like we're not saying that name on our broadcast.
We ain't repping that over here. I ain't gonna lie, Vic Joseph's in like my top 3 favorite commentators today.
Yeah,
he may not be number 3 either. To be quite frank, I love Vic.
He used to annoy me back in the day, probably in his Raw days, because I was like, whatever. But now he's grown on me, definitely.
No, yeah, I definitely. Vic deserves his flowers. That boy has been doing a phenomenal job.
I think he's been doing this thing low key on his own for a while, but I think now, like ever since Vince left, the whole commentary team is just like elevated.
Everybody
Up one.
Everybody.
They don't have no restrictions. They don't.
Michael Cole, I don't give a fuck, bro. The way when Cody won at Mania and the way Michael said finish the story on the 3 count with the finish the story, that shit was incredible. Incredible. I love wrestling so much. just love it. It's the greatest thing in the world. Fuck all them other sports. Let's go Mavericks. So, but anyway, yeah, it was. We got some exciting stuff coming, and I'm very, very hyped. What? Next Sunday is Battleground, right?
Next Sunday is Battleground. Yeah, so like you were saying, we got a TNA versus NXT Women's Championship match at Battleground, PLE, in the UFC Apex. Can't get any better than that.
Bro, incredible.
But speaking of the Mavericks, like you were saying, and probably their MVP, who's it going to be? Kyrie, Luka, one of them two.
Listen, you know what? This is wrestling. I'm not going to talk basketball.
Yeah, like I said, it's going to be one of them two for the MVP.
I just want you to know I've been a Mavericks fan since I was 13 years old. All right, it's been my favorite basketball team since I was 13.
Don't be upset with Game 7. I'll just say that.
I'm not counting out the Wolves. I love Anthony Edwards.
Are we talking
not.
basketball?
No, I'm talking wrestling.
No.
All right.
Anyway, so
I was going to segue our MVP of the Mavericks to our 3VP of the week. So,
let's do it.
with that being said, here we go. 3VP. No,
Spin that shit.
we'll get that up. And 3, 2, 1. Put my head up and gonna crown me.
Corey, you are our special guest. I would love for you to give us your 3VP and set the stage, please.
Chippity chopper.
All right. I just told you, I was like, I really didn't even think of this. So now I got to think of someone off the top of the dome that affected me over the course of this week.
Or period.
Oh no, it doesn't have to be over the course of the week. No, I had Val Venus last week, so.
And Duran had black snow and black machismo.
Yeah.
All right. So give me some time to think. Let me see what y'all come up with first.
All right.
So this is my spontaneous random pick of the week, and it is going to be very, very crazy and very specific. My 3VP pick of the week, when I clip this and then put the extra shit on there, you'll see why, are referees and wrestlers whenever they get ejected. That is the most chaotic, fun thing that has ever happened. It's just like so extra and over the top. The wrestlers just always go ape shit, slamming on stuff, lifting at the table. The crowd goes crazy every single time. I think that's the one thing in wrestling that would just never. I don't know why it just pops everybody and everyone, but that's
I'm so excited.
It's just the one thing in wrestling that just always. I was watching Cody and Roman 1, and then when the referee saw Solo, and he just looked at him, and like we all knew what was happening, and then he just looked at him. You, and I think he pointed at someone else. You just did the whole finger roll. You're out of here. The crowd went crazy. Solo tossing up everything. Like every time they get ejected, just that's the greatest acting job they can ever do. So that is my 3VP pick of the week because it's so goddamn chaotic and yeah, it's fun.
I love it. Love it. Would you like to go, Duran? Oh, okay. I have a specific 3VP, and it's gonna be this for you, Dre. Brock Lesnar between the years of 2002 and 2003.
Okay.
That, yo, I have seen some clips recently of just Brock destroying people. And like, what was the match? It was like Brock and Benoit versus Team Angle?
Yeah.
Everybody was just getting fucking tossed. Like, Brock Lesnar's moveset back in the day, bro, when he used to hold you in like the fall away slam and just boom over the knee, stand back up, boom over the knee, the shoulder tackles in the corner.
Yes,
bro, Brock Lesnar between the years of 2002 and 2003 was an absolute menace, bro. I want you to clip and put in here when that motherfucker F5 Shannon Moore and just spun like 3 times and then just helicoptered that motherfucker off him. He had the video game animations going crazy because of how he fucking just beat the shit out of people. Brock Lesnar fucking just beating up Zach Gowen. Fucking pushing people down the stairs, just trying to kill Rey Mysterio, jumping off of a forklift onto the Big Show. Just, man, Brock Lesnar used to beat them. His move set alone between 2002 and 2003 was just unforgettable, bro. Like, he didn't have to talk because he would just fucking kill you. Like, that's really all it was, is he will fucking kill you. So, yes, my 3 VP of the week is peak 2002 and 2003 Brock Lesnar.
All right, I'll go, bro. I'll go. So I have a 3 VP, and then I also have an honorable mention. So my 3 VP, and this is, I have to take it back. I don't know if anyone really remembers this. Maybe you do. But that award goes to the Texas Tornado. The man.
Let's go, Kerry.
He was wrestling on one foot, and I never knew that until years later. I just literally went back and watched SummerSlam, where it was him and Mr. Perfect wrestling, and you could not tell this man was at that point in time wrestling on one foot. So I have to give him that award for this week. And then my honorable mention will be Trick Willie. Reason being is because I spoke to someone that was close to Trick Willie, and I was like, oh, Trick Williams, he should do this type of move. And he actually did it last night. And I was just literally sitting there like, I feel like a proud papa.
Oh, so you spoke to Jay.
Yeah, I guess Jay relayed the message to him. And I was telling Jay, I said, hey, Jay, you know what? Trick does this move. I saw him do it before, but he incorporated what I said that he should do. Trick, he grabs you by the hand. He does like what is it? It's like a karate flip over, whatever you call that shit.
To the rock bottom.
Yeah, into the rock bottom. And that's what I was like, that's what he should do. That should be like either a signature or his finisher. And he actually did it last night. So, Trick, if you're watching, I love it, brother. Let's keep going. I got more moves for you.
Trick Willie.
All right. I guess we're doing throwbacks or whatever. So, my 3 VP of the week is the master of taking bumps, Spike Dudley. I don't care
Damn.
what no
Speaking
one
of 2002, Brock Lesnar.
That shit's real.
First of all, I don't care what no one says. No one, even though we have Darby Allin now, but no one looks more fragile in a ring than Spike Dudley.
Spike ran so Darby could fucking walk and get hit by buses, okay?
And
Spike ran.
Right now, Darby can barely walk. So God knows what's going to happen when he's Spike Dudley age. Because that man, Spike Dudley, used to take bumps. If you watch any old wrestling match with him versus Mike Awesome,
Jesus Christ.
that man used to get tossed. Paused, hella pause. That man, hell, just like Daniel said, if you watch his match with him versus Brock Lesnar or him, I forgot who he was facing when he went for the sliced bread and they just like threw him over the ring.
Yeah, he went for the Dudley dog, and then they pushed him out onto the table.
Yes,
At TLC 2.
yes, sir.
What'd you say?
At TLC 2.
Oh yeah.
Sir? No, just look at that.
Just dying, bro. Just
That's the Lord.
look at him.
Sir, you're telling me
I
no?
was about to say, what about the one when Bam Bam threw him into the crowd? But yeah, it just that was
Look at that.
God.
Bro.
Iced tea.
Look at this.
Oh my god. Bro.
They
I'm
just
not
took
gonna lie. That last one, my neck.
Bro.
In the words of Kaya, my neck and my back.
Spike Dudley died for our sins, all right? That's what happened.
So Spike Dudley is the reason why Kaya sings "My Neck and My Back." She wasn't singing no freak nasty shit. She was actually singing a body parts that Spike Dudley heard that week.
Right.
So, so that's my PvP of the week. Is Spike motherfucking Dudley, because shouts out to you for still being alive while Marty Jannetty got no legs. So there's that. He also killed a man, so there's also that.
Well, my
Nah, he
question is,
he recanted that.
why does Spike Dudley always want to go against the biggest wrestlers? Like, I never.
Now hold up, bro, because there's something we gotta talk about. We gotta talk about Spike Dudley and how he don't give a fuck about who it is. When that nigga Spike, Jay, I hope you can find a clip to put in with this. When that nigga Spike was dating Molly Holly, and Stone Cold, heel Stone Cold was running around with the petition, and this nigga, I forgot what Austin said to Molly, but it was very disrespectful. My nigga Spike ain't even think twice. Spike said, "Don't you talk about my girlfriend like that," and then takes his fucking petition, starts ripping it up, throws it at Austin's like, "No one talks about my girlfriend like that." He didn't give two fucks that he was talking to Stone Cold Steve Austin. Spike Dudley stood on 10 toes for his woman. That's what I'm talking about. Spike Dudley, he don't give a fuck how much you weigh, how tough you are, what championship you got. You ain't talking about his woman like that. Spike Dudley gonna be 10 toes solid, ready to scrap. Oh, I'm excited now.
And if we're doing my honorable mention, because anytime Corey's in the mix, he always just makes his own rules. If we're doing an honorable mention,
I'm sorry.
my honorable mention is Zach Gowen, because never in my life have I seen anybody else do a one-legged. No, it was a shooting star, no? Or was it the moonsault?
He did a one leg in every move because he only had one leg.
Well, he
That's
had
fair.
two, and then they took
fair.
it off because Brock won a trophy at one point. He just took off the leg and held it above.
He did a one-legged moonsault. He did a one-legged drop kick. He did a one-legged everything.
I've never seen a one-legged moonsault until he was facing the Big Show, and everybody in the mom couldn't hit Big Show with the move, and then Zach Gowen hit a one-legged moonsault. SmackDown was lit back in those days, man.
He hit a one-legged Heron Karana. How you do that with one leg? I don't know.
But you know what, Corey, you asked too much questions. So that's my underdogs of the week. So it's just Spike Dudley and Zach Gowen. And no, I'm not mentioning Colin Delaney because fuck Colin Delaney because he disrespected Tommy Dreamer back in the day.
That's all true.
So, but yeah, those are my 3 VPs of the week.
Zach Gowen.
Zach Gowen. That
nigga got his ass beat, bro. Like,
for real.
First of all, I don't even know why they thought that was a real thing. Like, they was like, we're just gonna have a one-legged person wrestle, and then no one said no. Everybody was like, nah, inclusivity and such. That's how you know Vince McMahon was a fucked up person.
If you was a small wrestler back in the day, 2002, 2003, and you're on a SmackDown roster, you're fighting Brock Lesnar.
Right.
Yeah, you're fighting Brock Lesnar or A-Train or Big Show.
My
and
nigga,
either way, you're
A-Train
done.
used to toss people around.
Like it's a bad night for you. Shannon Moore, Matt Hardy, Rey Mysterio.
That nigga died, bro.
They all got it. They all
Funaki would just randomly get fucked up out of nowhere.
Like it was just a bad time for small people. So we're just
and God forbid if them niggas know how to spear you, nigga.
That's it.
The
only reason why like,
now and he was in the ring and Braun Breaker just ran into the ring.
No.
Also,
I just looked up Brock Lesnar and Funaki. It's literally a match of Big Show and A-Train versus Tajiri and Funaki. Like that's just unfair. Like
exactly what I'm talking about.
Bro.
This definitely had to be 2002, 2003. Like
yeah, like for no reason, bro. Like it's crazy how clear you can see that on the camera. But yeah, that's nice. All
right. All I'm saying is, shouts out to the only reason why Goldberg's even mentioning anything, and it's that fuck. I agree, but it's that fucking spear he did to Nunzio.
Oh yeah. Rough. See, that spear he did to Nunzio was nasty, but the spear that he did to Christian just sounded insane. Yo. That nigga mounted Christian the way that he speared him. That shit was crazy.
He did what?
He mounted that nigga, bro. Like,
okay, so real quick, best spear in the business.
Of all time?
past and present. Oh, yeah, well, I guess you could say of all time.
It's easy. Christian.
All right, guys, that's it for this show. Thank you guys for watching. This nigga
I'll
Jay's
answer it.
Fuck Shit
I'll-
Fridays.
Fuck shit Friday.
I will say this. No, fuck that. I'm going Rhino.
You wasn't gonna give credit to Bill? The good old Bill?
I'll say Bill only in WCW.
I'm not gonna lie. That spear he gave to Rock,
That was the Rock's doing, though.
it don't matter. Just because we're talking about the spear, we're gonna give it to Goldberg. We don't. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck his discography. Fuck everything else.
His
Fuck that
discography.
Yep. Fuck that dumbass super kick he tried to randomly do on niggas and it crippled niggas and it didn't cripple niggas. When we're talking about spear, we're talking about Goldberg.
I don't know.
Rhino's gore is disgusting, but spear.
But Braun's spear is, I feel like, is more impactful than even Goldberg's.
But it's still early.
Sir, I want you to watch that SummerSlam match where Goldberg speared Chris Jericho through that fucking plexiglass.
Yeah, that's
Oh, the Elimination Chamber.
You didn't even know that shit could break until that shit happened. And then niggas just start doing spots where the shit break all the time. Braun is early. It sounds very offensive. Like it sounds like a football crack. Like you
I
got
feel
him.
like Braun's gonna pass out every time he does it because the way he be so red afterwards. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, breathe. Like,
I mean, but
breathe.
it's just the speed of how when Braun hits you going like at least 5 miles an hour for real.
Shaking the whole damn ring.
Like, I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I Goldberg, yeah, he's up there. But personally, they want me to be personal. I like Bobby Lashley's over Goldberg.
I hate Bobby Lashley.
I hate that
I'm
flip
gonna-
roll through bullshit.
Do
hate
you
it.
really? Because I
Hate
love
it.
when Moose does it. When Moose does that shit with the
You're
flip,
right.
I love it. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
I feel like this shit's a whole new
I'm with you,
league.
Dre. I'm with you.
But
I hate that
it's
shit.
2-2. Yo,
No, don't agree with Dre because Dre also think that Logan Paul has the best frog splash of the business. So don't agree
Hey.
with this nigga.
The internet agreed with me. You can't lie with the facts.
The internet also likes hydrated giant. So the internet is fickle.
The internet is fickle. If we're all right, so to give a quick input, I'm gonna try to do overall, but Goldberg WCW, WWE is at this point it is Braun Breaker, ECW is clearly Rhino, and AEW is Ricky Starks. If we're doing, because Ricky Starks like definitely has a lot of impact and he picks up speed as well too. If we're doing overall with them four, I would have to say Goldberg. Like it did it. So every single week.
Nigga,
He did it to
Goldberg,
Brock Lesnar. So I'm sorry.
my nigga, Goldberg spear looked like he speared you. And first of all, even though it don't count, nigga, the spear buster that Bobby Lashley did to fucking Pope D'Angelo De Niro on that random SmackDown, nigga, that was in my top 100. Nigga, that was like number. Nigga, I was trying to look for that move for years. They never made it. I wish they did. But yeah, if it, in terms of, I'm sorry, I gotta give it to Goldberg because Goldberg was only good at one thing, and it was that fucking spear.
All right, I'll give it to Goldberg, bald-headed, whisker biscuit, bald-headed bitch.
Hey, I mean, fuck the person, to be honest. Like, fuck him and his entirely. But my nigga, when it comes to setting up that motherfucking Goldberg when he was in that spear when he was in his prime, nigga, it wasn't like Edge, where Edge did the fucking pulling hair and then he just looked like he just hold you down and nah, nigga, Goldberg was Paul's folded niggas in half.
Now, when he first got in the WWE games and like SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain, the animation to him like backing up into the corner, like,
Serious.
Come and hit you with that spear.
Serious.
Now,
But fuck it.
in terms of best spear of all time, this is a very specific one, but we're all gonna agree for some weird reason. It's the fucking spear that Roman Reigns did when Bray Wyatt points to him and he fucking sky like fucking floats in the air to fucking Sheamus. My nigga.
Yeah.
Yo, low key, like when it comes to like people taking the spear, like I always loved the way Rusev would jump into Roman and Roman would spear him. Like Rusev would leave his feet before Roman made contact. And he would just jump right into it, and it just made the impact that much better.
You know,
Kofi does that too.
Yeah, it was great. Love that shit.
you know who else does a good spear? Like who takes a good spear? Pause. That sounds great.
Yeah, who takes that good spear?
Well, according to your background, Lita. So anyways.
She was with Edge.
And she took a good spear. That's how she would, if Edge was African, that's how you say it. Lita, I'm going to hit you with my spear. Anyway.
Stop it. You're changing everybody's ethnicities.
Not Jamaican Edge.
African Edge.
African Adam.
African Adam.
Yeah, they rated us superstar.
Right. Jamaican Edge would be like, girl, me all hit you with the spear.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, girl, that you want? A spear you want?
No, we're not
Hey, girl, that you want? Hey, Lita?
on this day.
On this day, miss it clearly. Everything over be high.
No, you're done. You're done. You stop it right now. This is fucking over. We're done. No. I'm sorry.
Miss
No.
it clearly.
Everybody don't say clearly.
All right.
So
Everything
now
will be all right.
so now we know why he say you think you know me because we really don't.
No, you think you know me? You think you know me?
Because there's gonna be a loud E at the end. You think me know me? E. And then the music-
You think me know me? Take me know me? I'm done. I'm signing off. I am done. I'm getting off. I'm leaving. The show is over. We are done here. My name is Daniel. You can follow me at Daniel_Lamar on Instagram and at Lamar Loves Wrestling. I'm signing the fuck off. Durant said, "You think me know me? I'm done." Okay.
But the song don't start till the E drops. You think you know me? E on this day.
Yo, no.
I'm done. Come back next week. Same TV channel.
I can't.
My nigga Daniel was crying.
I gotta fucking end it. I got it. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta do it. Oh, my head.
Oh my god.
I got it. This is it.
You see me slap Cena's dad? You see me? You take me, know me?
I want you to know that every week now I'm gonna do one Jamaican wrestler. That's not
This is a whole segment in itself. Someone's going to become Jamaican.
some random wrestler, past, present, or future, is about to be Jamaican.
You take me, know me?
I can't.
I'm leaving.
So you got Jamaican Adam and Jamaican Adam. Oh my god. Okay.
Jamaican Adam. That's wild.
I'm done. I'm done.
You think you know me?
I'm done. John Cena throw me in the Long Island Sound.
It's just now everything's gonna be fucked up because now you're just gonna keep on looking at Edge and be like, was he Jamaican? No, it's a whole Canadian nigga, but it don't matter.
But you got
On
Jamaicans,
this day,
you got Jamaicans and Canada.
Stop it.
you do have Jamaicans in Canada. Shouts out to Drake. I'm telling you, watch. You think you know me? He on this day, I see clearly.
I see.
I'm leaving. I'm Drake. End the show right now. End it. Please end this.
Good night, y'all.
I
We'll see you
can't
next
take it anymore.
Wednesday. Next Wednesday.
Close it off. They know.